It's enough to buy only 7 weapons in Red Dead Online and you will be ready for any situation, like hunting, fighting NPCs or even other players. So let's take a look at these best weapons in Red Dead Online, and I've listed them in the order in which I would buy them if I were only starting out in this game. First of all, you need to buy Varmint Rifle. It's available on level 8 and it will cost you only $72, which makes it one of the cheapest weapons in Red Dead Online, but it's also one of the most useful weapons, because Varmint is the only weapon that will not ruin pelt and carcass quality when you hunting smaller animals like rabbits or raccoons. For hunting birds it's also the only choice, but Varmint Rifle is a must-have for collector and naturalist roles as well, because quite often to receive a collectible egg you will have to shoot the nest with a Varmint Rifle, and it's the only weapon in the game that can use sedative ammo to sedate animals, which is necessary for a naturalist role. Additionally, you can fight NPCs pretty effectively with help of Varmint Rifle, but obviously you have to go for a headshot and for a headshot only. Anyway, that's the first weapon that you need to buy in Red Dead Online, and the second weapon is a bow. It's available from level 10 and it will be extremely useful at the beginning, because each kill with a bow levels up your health bar. Bow is a great choice for a stealth approach in many different missions like telegrams, but the most importantly, it allows you to hunt bigger animals like deers or cougars without ruining the pelt quality. Obviously, you need to aim for a head, and when you will purchase small game arrow pamphlet, you will be able to hunt the smallest animals like frogs or squirrels without ruining their carcass quality. On a high levels, bow can be extremely useful in PvP after you will buy the dynamite arrow pamphlet, because it's just extremely powerful. Next, on level 12, you want to buy Lancaster repeater, because it's definitely the best repeater in the game and probably the best tool for killing NPCs or other players with help of headshots. It's especially good if you're using controller with auto aiming and painted black ability card. But Lancaster is pretty accurate even without painted black ability card, that's why it's so good for different playing styles. By the way, many players don't know it, but Lancaster, just like any other repeater, can be even used for hunting, but only when you hunt medium-sized animals like foxes or coyotes, but obviously you need to aim for a headshot if you don't want to ruin pelt and carcass quality. Next useful weapon that you want to buy is a pump action shotgun, or if you already have enough money, repeating shotgun. Actually, according to my tests, all shotguns are equally effective, but pump action shotgun is available from only level 5 and pretty cheap, and repeating shotgun has the highest ammo capacity, which is important when you fight in NPCs. And yes, you need at least one shotgun to make these fights with NPCs extremely easy. It doesn't matter if you're using auto aim or a free aim, you will be just destroying even the toughest NPCs from a range of 15 steps or closer with shotguns and painted black ability card. And yes, you need to use this Deadeye ability card with shotguns to make sure that all shotgun pellets will hit your target. Obviously, shotgun is a great choice for fighting other players, especially in situations where you can get close to them, but what is not so obvious is that you can even use shotguns for hunting, but only for hunting legendary animals. With help of ability card called Winning Streak, your shotgun will do insane amount of damage, so even the toughest and most dangerous legendary animals like bears will not be a problem. Next must-have purchase is a pair of good revolvers, because Red Dead is a game about Wild West after all. And also revolvers will be helpful in PvE when you fight NPCs. I don't really suggest you to use revolvers for fighting other players for PvP, later I will explain why. But for missions, they are great. I don't suggest you to invest any money into buying revolvers until you will hit level 25, because that's where you will unlock the second holster, and with that the ability to dual wield. By the way, don't forget to save the second holster on your favorite outfits. Now, it's a pretty close choice which revolver is the best in Red Dead Online. You might buy Navy revolvers or Lamar revolvers. Navy revolvers will be a little bit better when you're not using painted black, because they have higher accuracy, and Lamar revolvers have higher ammo capacity, and they also have an underbarrel shotgun. To be honest, it's not something that I'm using too much in practice, but still it's cool. Now, my personal choice is double Navy revolvers, mostly because of how they look. For me, it's a classic look of a revolver, so that's how they should look. But if you like Lemar revolvers more, feel free to buy them, there is no much difference on practice. Next we have the best weapon in Red Dead Online, I'm talking about Carcano sniper rifle. It's great for pretty much everything in this game. You can hunt big animals like deers or cougars, or huge animals like bears or alligators without ruining the pelt and carcass quality. In PvE, Carcano will be extremely useful because of high damage, and since it's a sniper rifle, it also has an insane accuracy. And with a long scope you can kill enemies from a distance on which they cannot even hit you. And for PvP, Carcano is just a must-have choice, and it doesn't matter if you play it on a PC or on a console. And yes, there are two sniper rifles in the game, Carcano and the Rolling Block rifle. Carcano is a little bit more expensive and available only from level 50, but it's just so much better than Rolling Block rifle because of higher fire rate. But there is something important that I need to mention. Carcano rifle is a sniper rifle, you cannot use it without scope, and it means no auto-aiming, and I know that some players have a problem with that. And I still suggest you to at least try to learn how to snipe in Red Dead Online, just because sniper rifles are extremely powerful, but if you still don't want to use a sniper rifle, there is an alternative choice. I'm talking about Springfield rifle that you can purchase on level 38 for only $156. It will be a great choice for hunting cougars, deers and even alligators. It's especially easy to hunt such animals with Springfield rifle while you're riding your horse. And yes, unlike with bolt action rifle, when you're using painted black with Springfield rifle, you will never accidentally place a second mark on an animal and will not ruin the pelt quality because of that. For PvP, Springfield rifle is not good at all because there is a significant damage reduction with distance, even when you're using a scope, and by the way, sniper rifles don't have a damage reduction with distance, that's why they are so good for PvP. But for fighting NPCs, Springfield rifle is also a pretty good choice because with express ammo and 1 damage ability card, you will be killing most enemies with only 1 body shot for pretty much any distance. So yeah, if you're good with sniper rifles and don't need auto-aiming, just buy Carcano rifle, but in other case, maybe purchase Springfield rifle instead. And the last weapon you need to buy in Red Dead Online to be prepared for any kind of situation is a pair of Mauser pistols. That's an extremely good choice for PvP, especially when you're playing on a controller. Mauser pistols have an extremely high fire rate, so landing a headshot, especially with painted black ability card, will be really easy. It's possible to use semi-automatic pistols instead, but I prefer Mausers because of higher ammo capacity. But you might ask, why not use Mauser pistol in PvE as well and not purchase revolvers at all? It's because for pistols you can carry twice less ammo than for revolvers, and you're using more ammo because of a high fire rate, so you can just run out of bullets when you're fighting a lot of enemies, like in Call to Arms. Okay, if you're looking for more useful information about Red Dead Online, I suggest you to go and check the video that you can see on your screen now. It's 100 tips that many players don't know about. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye.